impossible, so I make it harder.
Welcome back to FDFC's pre-season, where good coaching goes to die. In today's session with our mates at FourFourTwo Performance and Pits Coaching, we're looking at runs off the ball. Simple in theory, but bloody hard in practice. Spoiler alert, we were toilet. Stage 1, curving the runs. You need 4 groups of 2 or more players, 1 designated attacker and 3 cones. The players on the outside drill the ball into feet, then at top speed make their way past the furthest cone, arcing their run, ready to receive the reverse ball. The 2 key principles in this are explosive movement and using the space.
So we need good tempo in terms of the pass, we need excellent tempo, excellence when it comes to the running off the ball.
Getting us underway is the Mancunian Thomas Drinkwater and our resident posh boy Doug, who've got their runs pretty well there. It's a good start from FDFC. Up next is Milad, and look at that acceleration. That is why we call him the Iranian Rampant Rabbit, among other reasons, obviously. Ash, aka the Toothpick, rolls it into feet there. Luca takes on Casper the Friendly Ghost, promptly ignoring Zach's run, who looks like a giant f***ing lime Calippo. Bemi then somehow forgets the ball there, but this is nothing compared to the struggles of one man in this drill. Ladies and gentlemen, it is the man behind the FD Twitter handle, Adam Templeman. I call this odyssey Lost on the Astro, where Temps inexplicably goes, despite it very clearly not being his turn. He then makes a hash of this pass before heading off in a straight line. I've seen more curves on a 30cm ruler, mate. Not long after, Mr. Perpendicular is back at it again, this time just running the way he's facing, apparently. I'm not sure Ren has ever seen the likes. Look at him, dumbfounded. Variation 1.
Hold it there, well done. Got the gist of the drill, alright? So now, what I want, instead of you guys arcing your run, alright, we're going to go straight across. We're going to dart straight behind the striker now, alright?
Here's one example of this. Joe does it well, and the subsequent pair, not so much. Awful lads, body slamming. Angling your runs can help you get in front of your marker, buying that extra second to do something decisive, or at least so I've heard. Variation 2, add a defender.
And then I still want the runners, because he can still now block it, okay? So I still need active runners, because we've got an active defender in there who can block the pass, alright? Okay, ready?
So I'm in the middle now to harry the boys and to sharpen up proceedings, but Luca quickly makes short work of my short legs. However, my one fast twitch fibre kicks in and I eventually get a toe to the ball. You can't keep a good man down. Except you can, and by now I'm absolutely gasping. Luca sends me for a cone of chips with ease, selling me the dummy. Unfit and annoyed, I resort to cheating. Doug, absolutely spitting on the sidelines, look at him. Right, drill number 2, and it's a little bit like the last one on steroids. Line up your 3 defenders with a dedicated target man just in front of them. Then set up 2 banks of people either side in a similar vein to the last drill. One of these guys will play the ball in, and both will arc their runs and attack as a 3 with the pivot man. The idea is, with the central attacker drawing the central defender out, more space is created along that back line, and a bit of savvy movement could cause further headaches. Dorman and Sav up next, and Lucas slips Sav in, no chance. How a man with a 40-inch chest was ghosted into the box, I don't know, but it's a good save from Ben Majera. So it's Mills and the Irishman now, and look how those curved runs have caused disarray in the defence. Says more about the defence, probably. But yeah, Mills strays offside, so Dorman takes it on himself, and his mum will have to post that back from Belfast. Double trouble now with Team Chris on the attack, and Mills clips the ball through to the elusive Majerison, and I've managed to find space at the front post, but I seem to have forgotten my limitations, missing the ball with an attempted back heel. Temps is absolutely blowing now and turns quickly into a sand crab, sidestepping out of the way for Luca, who had absolutely no right to get to that ball. What has gone on there? Last up now is Mr. Bean and Ash. Luca returns it to Ash, who gets it trapped under his feet, but he still manages to get a shot off. That's a decent stop. Now that's it for your drills. Here's some highlights from our 15-minute game at the end. I think there's 2, and I struggled to find them, so enjoy. What we have here is a rare moment of team cohesion. First Hamill dummies it, then the goldfish lets it slip for his gills, before Milad fluffs his lines. He's just not been the same since the FD derby. Let's take a look at that in slow motion. We have to milk these moments when they come about, because they are few and far between. And dearie me, I'm not sure how that's happened with 5 defenders inside the box. We are going to be a suspect at the back. Big time. Now, before we go, we have Tom Daly's dive of the week, and in this episode is Ash. Look at the state of that. To be fair, it could have just been a gust of wind. Weak guy, but no, he's definitely looking for the pen. That is pathetic. If you want to see more content like this, then check out 442's video on screen now. Those boys actually know what they're talking about. We're just chancers, but thanks for sticking with us, and see you over on FDFC. Come and subscribe now, please.